Man, you're so far away. And my lips are so chapped. Can't be talking to you with chapped lips. Just doesn't work. Today was only supposed to be like a 25% chance of rain, and yet right now it's saying it's an 80% chance of rain. So it looks like it's going to be a rainy weekend for me. Yay. Or for us, yay. This is the first vlog of 2026. As you can see, I am back in Taiwan. I've been back now for 3 weeks, I think. So I'm finally back into routine. And when I tell you, America spoiled me to wake up and not have to do anything, not have to work. I mean, have small responsibilities. Like, I made my parents pasta, but then I also, I had to go pick up my mom, drop her off to work and pick her up and make sure I was on time. So yeah, America spoiled me to say the least. And now I'm back in Taiwan, and if I'm being so honest, I'm struggling. I've been struggling because I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and everyone at this point has this camera. Sorry, I'm starting off with a little rant, but I've just been so focused in my head on just trying to get the perfect shot, make sure it looks good, make sure it just, the colors are right, da-da-da. And I was like, you know what? I said that I was gonna get this camera to focus on just capturing moments, and no matter what they are, just capture them. And yet here I am switching from this camera to my Canon M50, to my Canon G7X, to my DJI Action 4, to my old iPhone 11. Like, it was a lot. Clearly, I've now decided that we're just gonna stick with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and we're gonna try to get the best settings as possible. Best settings as possible. Oh, that's my neighbor. Good morning, neighbor. This is one of my favorite coffees because this one has the teppanyaki. No, teppanyaki. What is it called? Tapioca. I'm saying tappyaki. Tapioca. Okay, thank you. And I think because it's raining, they normally, believe it or not, they charge you for a bag. Can you believe that? That's why I went downstairs with a bag, but I think because today it's raining, they were like, oh, we're gonna be generous today and give a bag. Anytime you see a gigantic straw like this, you know they got the little balls in there. These are so good. Well, this coffee is so good. I also got a, it's actually called, so you can see the name, HWC coffee. I didn't know that this was a franchise, so I found that there's one closer by my job, and I did not know that. I've been going to Starbucks. I need to be going over there. I got a little, like, it's like a little cheese roll, but it's not cheese. It's like beef, cheese, green onions, and something else. But I really, really like these. There's an airplane going by. I can tell my drink was sitting there because it tastes a little bit more watery than normal. So they probably had my order already made a while, and then somebody had to come get it. I don't know what it is, but I guess I know what it is, like for safety measures, but when it rains, for some reason, like the Ubers, like they are so slow. But also you have to think, because it's here in Taiwan, they're on scooters. So that's why I said for safety reasons, they're probably like, nah, we don't want this money today. So rude. All right, so I'm looking at myself. Because I'm trying to like make sure that, you know, it's all angled up and stuff like that, right? And I did not recognize that this was so crooked. Hold on. Baby is leaning. Ugh. There we go. Is that better for you? It should be. But then it's like a whole bunch of space. I'm gonna have Don move that. I ain't finna move that. Okay. All right, let's check. Let's check to see if you're good. You are good. Yeah, much better. Thank God. Much better. Anywho, okay. So the living room is all cleaned and yeah. Oh, you're gonna see it move though because the window, I have both these windows open. I wanted just some fresh air, and then I have this back window open as well too. Even though it's a very like rainy day, it's a nice cool breeze outside since it's technically winter time out. But the living room is all clean. Now I still have to go clean the dining room area over there because that's like the dining room for me and the office, my office, like where I edit and stuff like that. So I still need to go clean that over there, but I'm gonna just take a quick break. I meant to say this too, because I have the windows open, it's gonna be loud, but we have a mic, so we should be all right. I was thinking about what I could do today as far as like what else I could do today, and I realized that I never introduced myself. So if you are new here, my name is Ariel. Hi, nice to meet you. I am a Black woman currently living here in Taiwan. I've been here now for over 3 years. This September will make 4 years that I've been living abroad, and when I tell you I love it here in Taiwan, I love it, okay? Yeah, I realized that I never actually like introduced myself to the vlog or like said who I was. So this is me. If you are new here, basically I am just living my best life here in Taiwan. I do work. I am an English teacher, and also, I mean, I guess you could say just me documenting life is a job, which it is. It's hard, but it is. And yeah, I'm really tired. I didn't realize, well, I did realize I've been up dancing, moving, cleaning, that I am just exhausted. So what am I about to get into? I have no idea. But I do know one thing. I did not take my vitamins today, and I need to take my vitamins. So let's take some vitamins, shall we? I bought these vitamins from the States because they don't have these here in Taiwan. But I have 2 different ones. I have all these women multivitamins and these Nature Made D3 vitamins. When I tell you, these are so good. These are probably the only vitamins that I will eat because they are gummies. I hate pills, absolutely hate them. Also, all these are really, really good. I've had their beauty vitamins. I've had their beauty, I think sleep, and a few other ones that I can't remember. I've already had these before. These were great for me, didn't bother me at all. I really like these because you do not have to eat with these. Most vitamins, whether it's a multivitamin or whatever, you have to eat a meal. I don't always eat in the morning, so I just like something that I can just take and go. And I love these. Same thing for the Nature Made, what? Same thing for the Nature Made D3. I was asking my mom about D3 because I heard like a lot of Black women, we lack D3 apparently when we go get our blood work done or something like that. And so this is a low dosage. This is a very low dosage, and I just wanted to see what it was going to do for my body. And so far I don't know if I can tell a difference. I will say that I have more energy and I'm not sleepy during the day, which is good. The other day I didn't take these in the morning, and I went to work, I had coffee, and when I tell you, I was exhausted. Like I just wanted to go to sleep. So I think they're making a difference as far as like keeping me energized and like getting my body what it needs, or giving my body what it needs. But to say like I feel a big difference, I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. But this is also my first time in my entire life, outside of like my mom taking care of me, I would say as an adult, this is my first time as an adult where I've taken vitamins consistently on my own. So yeah, I don't know. I said that's why I moved the couch. Remember I told you I am an English teacher here in Taiwan? I am. So there are 3 types of schooling here. You have public and private school, which you are very familiar with. And then you also have something called a bushiban or a cram school. Bushiban, cram school, they're the same thing. How to think of it, how to make it equate to what you're used to. If you've ever had to go to something called Team Up or like an after school program, this is what that is. Why are you staring at me?
Hey, you so almondy.
I'm so almondy. I'm keeping that in. Yeah, if you ever had to if you've ever had to stay after school, not like in elementary school. So maybe elementary school and middle school. If you ever had, not middle school actually, if you ever had to stay after school in elementary school and you're like waiting for your mom and dad to come pick you up, you would go to after school care, and that's where you could do your homework, or you can do some type of extra curriculum, like learn how to play a sport, or maybe enter in like a club or something like that. So for me, that is where I am in the teaching aspect of Taiwan. So what is my job? I just teach English and English only. I don't teach any other concept. Now, there are some times where I do have to dig a little deep and teach them a little history or some math. You know, I like science, so definitely some science, but my main priority is teaching them the fundamentals of English. So reading, writing, grammar, and phonics. That's it. As a teacher, just like in the States, you would want to have, you know, monthly, maybe even like semester, weekly, whatever, updates on your child and their progress and like how they're doing and stuff. Every single month, as a teacher, I do have to go in to our system and I have to update my students' notes just to update like their progress. So for example, this one is the November student notes that I did in November. And This one I focused on behavior, reading, and writing. M is a talkative and curious student who loves sharing what he knows, especially with the teacher. He prefers adult interaction, but is gradually becoming more comfortable speaking with classmates, and we're practicing simple phrases like, "May I play with you?" to support his social growth. His writing has improved significantly. He has shifted from preferring to draw to genuinely wanting to write on his own. Although he still needs help with letter sizing and spaces, he copies from the board confidently and is receptive to tracing support when needed. M is reading right on track. He loves exploring new words, enjoys reading independently, and will eagerly explain his book after reading silently, though he sometimes needs reminders to read aloud when asked. So this is my pre-K student. There are different levels in school. You have pre-K minis, which these are like babies, like 2-year-olds, just babies. Pre-K 1 and then pre-K 2. My class is a pre-K 2, so I have between those students who are 4 going on 5, and then they're just getting ready to go to kindergarten. So this particular student, he has been here for a while, and he is definitely familiar with the rules, the system, how pre-K works. So my class is, I won't say a breeze to him, but it's fairly easy. And he also knows English very well. Like his parents talk to him at home all the time in English. So this class is not necessarily like a challenge for him, but it's a good pace for him. Anyways, so my job is to just go in for each of my classes. I have to go in and write a student note just in case if the parents have any questions or if they want to talk about their students' progression in my class, or like the topics, what are we working on, just different things like that. So fun little admin work that I don't necessarily care to do, but I'm going to do.